Okay, I think we're good. Hello, everybody. In me, Scoop. Welcome back to Destiny. I got our Big Chungus over here back to the loadout we were rocking last night because the last match of every stream I'm going to go a little weirder with the weapons I'm using because obviously this is a pretty meta loadout. So I have the weapons ready for this time. I'm not going to spoil it. Not that it's like some big surprise, but I think it's a little fun thing to be doing. So, yeah, we're basically just ready to go. So we are playing survival again because I really want to get to 1550. Odds that's going to happen, slim to none. Like we were discussing last night. I'm so upset the stream did not save or archive, and I wasn't recording. But this time I'm doing better. I have a face cam, obviously. It's recording, and yeah, and it's gonna save it to my Twitch. But now I just realized I should probably actually open my Twitch and make sure everything is going good in terms of our live stream. Nope, not my YouTube channel. What? I searched Twitch and it brought me... What? Okay. Twitch TV. Sure. Yeah, there it is. Oh shoot, we're starting. Hurry up. Load faster. Okay. It's very much not loading. Oh. Streaming Destiny 2. Perfect. And make sure the sound's off. Nope. There it is. Nope. Why did you take new settings? Go to channel. There it is. Okay. We're getting started. Alright. Perfection. So yeah. Free Guy is why I have brought all of you here. The Destiny is just a bonus if you're into Destiny. And I actually... Oh, wow, this is a laggy boy. What does OBS have to say about this? Drop frame 0. Alright, whatever. I'll adjust frame rate for the next stream. Right now it's 30. Obviously for gaming, 30 FPS is suboptimal, but I don't know about, internet and all that. As Timmy Turner once said, internet? Just, there we go. Yep. High skill ceiling. Okay, yes. So Free Guy. This is what has brought all of you here today. Why is Free Guy actually... There's no way that just happened. I want to talk about Free Guy, but I'm slaying first. I mean, this is nutty. Free Guy. This is fun. Where? Oh. Bodied. Okay. Free Guy is spectacular. You probably didn't catch it last night because sadly the stream didn't save. I was reviewing every single Spider-Man movie and just generally giving my thoughts on them. That wasn't really planned. I was talking about Doctor Strange at the beginning and that rumor that Tobey Maguire is going to show up in it. And somehow that led to me reviewing and discussing every single Spider-Man. I don't know. It was fun. Nope. Stop it. Basically, what I said at the end of that stream, and the reason I decided to talk about Free Guy today, because, I said this at the end of the last stream, was that I saw Free Guy just, for no reason. I was really bored over the summer. The movie had been out for forever. I saw on Fandango the theater was empty, and my dad and I ran to go see it just because we were really bored. And it was so good, and I was like, I don't understand. I got it. This movie was supposed to come out before COVID, and it came out this summer, over a full year later. And no one really paid attention to it. So I figured it was kind of just overlooked because, people just lost interest in it. But I was interested in it from the beginning. Just once it came out, I was just like, okay, I'm a busy lad. I don't know if I have to run to the theater to see this. I can wait for it to hit streaming. And for some reason, it's only hit streaming on Disney Plus in Canada. So thank God for private internet access, or I would not have been able to watch it for a very long time. And so once I saw it, I was like, okay, I get it. People probably forgot, but I'm sure whatever reviews out there are really, really positive because it's so good. And all the reviews I saw were so aggressively negative and just clowning on how bad this movie is, and it's just stupid internet culture and bleep blorp meat marp whatever. And that's not even true. It's a solid movie. did having Jacksepticeye and Pokimane and all those other people randomly pop up for 30 seconds really add to the artistic merit of the film? No, absolutely not. Was it really, really cool to sit in theater and just see Jacksepticeye pop up on the big screen? Yeah. Did it make sense? Yeah, I mean, vaguely. Like, if you really think about it, no one was, like the fact that ending fight between I mean, full spoilers for the movie, obviously. So basically, to make sure that you have some context for what we're actually talking about, the ending of the movie is I guess, the original, like, the guy who runs the game, Free City, the GTA ripoff that the movie takes place in. Oh, come on. Someone hit him with literally anything. Literally any. Okay. Yeah, just shoot at him? Yeah, literally. There it is. Okay. Good job, people. We got there. So, basically, the plot of the movie, it's very straightforward. There's this GTA ripoff called Free City, and obviously it's run by some big... I mean, he's kind of a dickhead. Antoine, not Anton, played by the fabulous Taika Waititi. He's probably the funniest character in the movie. That man is a absolute treasure, and I'm so happy his career is really taking off at this point. Between Jojo Rabbit, the Thor movies, I think he's really doing well. So that's fantastic because he absolutely deserves it. He is a very talented director and a very good comedian. So basically, Antoine runs this game, and he has this guy named, his nickname is Keys, whatever. His name is Keely or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. He's Keys. That's unfortunate. Key is working for him as someone dealing with bugs and glitches in the game, and Keys and his former partner were actually the people who built the game. It was supposed to just be this world basically with AI that you would just there's no game really, you just kind of sit back and watch and kind of see what the AI is doing and watch it learn, which is a really cool concept. I wouldn't even call it a game, it's really an experience or whatever. But Antoine and his company bought their game and then turned it into Free City because they just wanted the AI for the game. So Keely thinks that they stole it, or Keely. Keys. Wait. This is so unfortunate. I can only remember I should have rewatched this movie last night to prepare for this. Shoot. One of the characters, her in-game, Keys' partner, her in-game thing is Molotov Girl, so that's what she goes by for a lot of the movie. That's the only thing I can remember at the moment, which is... Hello? That was a very aggressive death. The only way I can remember her, so Molotov Girl, that's really unfortunate. I have to refer to her as that, but yeah. So Keys and Molotov Girl. Molotov Girl is trying to prove that they stole the code from the game. Well, it wasn't that they bought the game and then turned it into Free City. It was they bought the game and then the company made Free City and shut down their artsy game. So that's why it makes sense that she's trying to figure out that they stole the code and sue them, because it wasn't oh, we own your game, and then suddenly the game goes from watching AI on a beautiful island thing to Free City. It was the company, so the code was stolen. That's all you really need to know. So she's trying to prove that they stole it, and Keys is just trying to vibe at his new job, keep his head down, whatever, and make some money because student debt exists. So Molotov Girl ends up humming a Mariah Carey song. No, I'm not kidding. And that causes an AI What? Hello? What? Interesting. So she's walking down the street, and obviously she knows what all the AI are going to say because they only have so many lines because they're kind of crappy AI. And she's humming this Mariah Carey song, and so Ryan Reynolds' character, the NPC in the game, Guy, hears it, and he stops from his daily loop and goes, "Oh my god, I love that song." And suddenly, he basically, he becomes the AI. He actually starts learning and gets a brain. And he tries to find her because he thinks he's looking for the perfect woman, and he thinks that that's who he's looking for. And she thinks because he's so smart, obviously he's an AI, she thinks he's just a normal player in the game. And so she's okay, whatever, I'm trying to work on this lawsuit thing, so you go do your own thing and come back when you're level 100. She was kind of kidding, but they said it as like a thing for the movie, which is it just leads to this like fun montage of guy learning the game. It's not super important. So he's like, oh, how do I level up? And she's like, oh, rob people, steal cars, break their face, whatever. And he's like, I don't want to do that. I want to be a good guy. So he levels up by like saving the citizens and fighting the players in this like cute. Okay, I did that. I meant to use my submachine gun, but that works too. In this cute little montage, he comes back to her. Eventually, they go on like a date in the game because he's only in the game, and he kisses her, and she's like, I don't understand. Like, there's no button to kiss another player in the game. What is happening? And so at that very moment, Keys marches into the room because he was looking through the code, and he found out that guy was. That's so upsetting for that guy. Keys finds out that guy was AI and not a real player because there was this, it doesn't really matter, but they knew that, because he was leveling up by being the good guy, he was going viral. They wanted to figure out who he was and ban him for cheating because he was using an NPC skin, which isn't allowed. But obviously he's using an NPC skin because he's the NPC. Wow, I should have tried like a little bit harder there. Yikes. Link your Twitch account to Bungie while watching this stream. I should look into that. I'm like engaging with my own stream right now just to see. Bungie gift sub. Okay. I don't know what can just go away. There it is. So yeah, right as Guy kisses Molotov girl in the game, Keys reveals he's AI, and so he realizes that. It's hard to improv explain the plot of this movie while gaming, but we're doing our bests. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for that guy, once again. Well, that's unfortunate for me. I'm not giving the best explanation of this plot. Okay, I'm gonna snag this. I can't. Oh, man. I was trying to quote Shax, but I incorrectly. Well, that's unfortunate. And I think someone just popped 12 radiance, so I might have to slam his face. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it was him casting Dawn. Okay, my bad. Ka-chow! Oh, hello. Interesting way to hit a headshot. My nose is really itching right now. Okay. I mean, if he casts Arc Strider, that... Oh, I need to super. It's my last life, and it's 3-2. I really should be paying closer attention. Okay, let's come around and super their faces. That's the way to go here. Meet more. 10 seconds. Okay, yeah, we got this for sure. Oh, no! Lawrence Driver. Alright, buddy, just cap that zone. Other buddy, get over, help him cap that zone. And we're chilling. It's a 2v1, so just don't be dumb. Yeah, that was... Oh, okay, yeah. Put the 2 healing rifts on top of each other at the same time. Perfect. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for Lawrence Driver. Okay, well, this is... Maybe get back in the healing rift so you can heal. Yeah. Way to go, bud. I'm proud of you. So, okay, they both know he's an AI, so they basically just end up explaining to him, like, you're... And they find out that Free City 2 is about to be released. Like, they don't find that out. It's part of the movie. But they find out Free City 2 isn't an update. It's, it's not a sequel. It's an update, which basically means the whole game is going to get wiped, Guy's going to get wiped, whatever, the game isn't going to exist. Which... Okay, that is something I will fault the movie on. That's like, could you imagine if Bungie, like, right before Destiny 2 came out, were like, oh, it's not a new game, Destiny 1 is just gonna get deleted and become Destiny 2. Ice crunch. That is just not... I'm pretty sure that's, like, incredibly illegal. That's like if Bungie... Or, I mean, in an even simpler way, that's like if Bungie, with Beyond Light content vaulted, and then didn't tell people ahead of time. Like, literally it came out, and people were like, what happened? And Bungie's like, oh yeah, we vaulted that stuff, because it's old. Like, you what? So basically, now they're in a race against time. Like they have to do, they have to stop, they have to prove Antoine stole the code before he updates the game, obviously, and erases all the evidence of it. Because the guy being an AI is the most direct proof. Because there was like some, I'm getting into too specific with it. It doesn't matter. So basically, all you need to know, they have to prove before the update goes up that guy is an AI in the game, which means Antoine had to steal the code from the original AI, simulator thingy. So guy kind of goes on like a downward spiral, obviously, because he finds out his entire world is just a video game that's about to get deleted, and we get genuinely one of my favorite scenes in like movie history because it's just so sweet, it's simplistic, where Guy goes to his best friend Buddy, which I love because his name is Guy and his best friend is hello, because the point is like I'll talk about this later, but Guy and Buddy, okay, best friends. So Guy goes to Buddy and he's like, okay Buddy, just pretend with me for a minute, like what if you find out that you don't really exist and your whole life is just like you're just not real. And Buddy's like, okay, like am I a ghost, like blah, blah, blah. He's like making all these jokes about it and whatever, because he like can't really wrap his head around what do you mean, like if you exist but you don't exist. And Guy's like, your whole life is pointless, like it doesn't mean anything, it's not real. And Buddy is, because he obviously Buddy can assume Guy is talking about himself just by having, I was about to say a brain, but he's AI, so I guess he doesn't actually have a brain, but you know what I mean. He can think. No, come on, die. Ah. I mean, I wasn't winning that anyway, but okay. He can tell Guy's talking about himself, and he basically just says something along the lines of like, who cares if like you think none of this is real? Like, I am sitting here trying to help you while you're having a hard time, and you're sitting here listening to me and happy that I'm your friend, and we can enjoy each other's company. And that is actually what gets Guy back on track to try to like come up with a solution and not just mope. And it's like, yeah, man, like people who think like the Rick Sanchez line of thinking, like, oh, the universe is so big, nothing I do ever matters, me more, like, what do you mean it doesn't matter? Like, if you're sitting there feeling whatever you're feeling, then like it's real and it matters. Like, or people who are like, oh, the universe is a simulation. It's like, okay, do I care? Does that change anything about the fact that I am going to get my midterms back tomorrow? And no, it does not. I mean, I'm sure if, it came out that the universe was a simulation, I don't think I would be getting my midterms back tomorrow. But realistically, everything is still as it is now. Like, people still feel the same way that they would the other... Oh, shoot, I didn't have a shield. People still have the same emotions they had the other day. Now they're just, trying to deal with the fact it's a simulation. But I think I'm going off the rails here, but I think my point was made that it's just a very, like, human moment between these two literally AI characters about, what it means to be human. If you can think and you can feel, then it doesn't really matter what else. Just, it's a sweet moment. So they end up, like, obviously proving in the end that they did steal their game. And what happens is the original game, like I said, was just this big floating island paradise thing. And as they're trying to prove this, there's like a live stream going on and all these people are watching it, and they're getting these like Twitch streamers. And this part doesn't make any sense because Antoine kicks all the players out of the game because Millie is Molotov Girl. Obviously Millie and Keys are like in the game trying to help Guy get to the island and like expose the code. Hello? Yes? What? Are you? Nope. What? Wait. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm sure the recording looks fine if the stream is iffy because I'm uploading the actual recording to YouTube anyway. But I was just looking over. It looked a little sus on stream, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I think that was a solid nade though. And it's basically just this, like, guy, like, before they get... Hello? Yes? What? Before they get into this big race to, like, get to the island, Guy, like, inspires the rest of Free City to, just live their life like normal people, and not, like, stand up for themselves, not let the players like completely destroy them because it's a game or whatever. Like, it's silly, but it's pretty funny, and like he teaches them about the real world a little bit, and that it's basically the same but a lot less cartoonishly violent. They have a gun control joke. It's rough. I'm gonna be honest. That joke was really rough and unnecessary. I was watching myself on stream, just making sure everything was, yeah, I don't know. Come at me, bruv. Bro, I'm gonna get sniped the second I go over this hill, aren't I? Hello? Yes? Howdy. Oh. And like throughout the movie, whoever Guy interacts with basically turns into a normal AI like him, which I think is a really interesting concept. Like there's the bombshell character who's basically just supposed to be like this really hot character that just kind of follows the guys around who are playing the game. Because, I mean, obviously. Ooh, get over here. If I get, okay. Yep. That was MLG Pro. Like, Guy talks to her when he takes down, like, the guy that she's with, like, the player she's with. And Guy's basically like, you could be with, like, a good guy. You know, you don't have to be with one of the players just because, like, that's what you're supposed to do. And she's like, or I could be with no guy. Maybe I could write a novel. And Guy's like, oh, yeah, no, that's even better. Go do that. And she actually does. And Keys finds it when Keys is, learning that all of them are AI. He finds her novel in the source code. And he was like, it is a searing takedown of the patriarchy. I mean, it's a little preachy at times, but it's actually pretty good. I couldn't even write something like that. And it's just like, there's stupid things that happen in the movie like that just make me laugh so hard. Or like, Guy asks the barista for a cappuccino, because every single day Guy gets a like medium coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Like that's what literally every single person gets. And so once he becomes like an actual AI, the next morning he goes and he's like, actually, I want to try a cappuccino. That sounds good, a cappuccino. And the AI, the coffee lady, like freaks out and it's just like, no, everybody gets coffee, cream, and so she actually learns how to make one because it like sparks a thing in her basically. Oh, that's unfortunate. So she learns how to make a cappuccino, and Keys mentions that, which is kind of funny. So yeah, Guy ends up like inspiring all of them, and then all the players get kicked out of the game, so it's just Guy and Buddy. And then Antoine puts a Free City, an unfinished Free City 2 character, into Free City 1. Once again, it doesn't work like this. Like, people can't just live edit the game's code, like, as it's, online, obviously. But based on, like, how advanced and detailed the game is, people were using this as a criticism, that the game is, like, too high-tech, but it's like, can you maybe just, like, suspend your disbelief and enjoy the movie? Like, they never... If it's bothering you that much, then just say, oh, it takes place in the future where they have more realistic video games and they can live update the games as it's going on. Like, okay, the game has too many features in it that don't work, but it's like... Or wouldn't work in real life. Like, yeah, no joy. No game could ever have this much stuff in it. It just physically would not be possible. But, like, the AI that the whole point of the movie is around is still currently not possible, so who are you to say that the rest of the game is too advanced? Like, it's stupid. So yeah, Antoine puts in an unfinished Free City 2 character to fight Guy, and his name is Dude, because Guy was, trending when he was doing all the good guy stuff. That was definitely the most unrealistic part of the movie, the Guy leveling up montage, and the fact that the world goes nuts over... This is essentially like... If in GTA Online someone was, like, stopping the GTA players and saving all the NPCs, would that really be news? No. I mean, it would probably be, like, a, not Polygon, that really, really bad one that just takes stuff off of Reddit. I don't know. Game news is really bad at the moment. It would probably be a gaming news article, but it wouldn't be on, like, national television and Jeopardy and all the stuff like it is in the movie. But that's, whatever. That's for, like, comedic effect. Hello? Yep. Was he even invisible, or am I just dumb? Oh, hell! I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want to use Forerunner. People are really slapping me around with it recently. You know what? Fine. Let's use Forerunner. Right there. And I'll put on... Ooh, that was a really bad voice crack. I should probably put on a submachine gun with it. Sure, let's go with that. Let's do... I mean, this isn't a PvP roll of a PvP gun at all, but it's a really fun PvE roll. So let's go with that. Alright, let's do... And I'm sure all the sidearm mods are cheap, actually, for the Forerunner, because they're usually kind of crappy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, wait, we lost? Or we won. Oh, cool. Cool. I wasn't even paying attention. Good job, boys. I really carried you through that, obviously. Yeah, it's only 2. Okay, sidearm targeting, and then is there sidearm ammo finder? Yeah, that's perfect. So I'll pick up extra special ammo. We'll stick with submachine gun loader, unflinching sidearm aim. Is that even a mod? It is a mod. Perfection. And there's the one that gives me like a bonus or something. Minus 10 strength, intellect, strength. Valor overflowing. Okay, I don't care. Nah. Yeah, no. Okay, that's fine. Unflinching aim is perfectly fine. Okay, let's try out this build. This wasn't meant to be like my wacky build for the end of the stream, but, you know, whatever. We need that as a Sparrow. We need like a minivan Sparrow, or like a really ugly van Sparrow, or something like that. Like, come on. Oh god, why do I have so many crappy ships on my Titan? What? This one's really cool, though. I love this ship. I'm gonna put that on. That's like a nostalgic ship. This one's also pretty cool. This one's cool. Yeah, I don't really get the point of ships being exotic. Like, yeah, does it look a little cooler? Maybe, but some of these are really nice looking ships. That one looks a little too similar. Oh, that's a cool ship. I'm putting this one on for sure. Okay, yeah, so back to Free Guy. So basically there's just like a race, like they figure out through this moment that I love. So every morning through Guy's daily cycle, like in his code, he wakes up, he like flicks the blinds back and forth, looks out the window, he gets ready, he gets his coffee, he goes to work. And him flicking the blinds is actually plot relevant because they discuss the fact that he has this daily cycle of code, but him hearing the Mariah Carey song that he loves breaks from the code. Yeah, I'll explain it later. And so he and Millie are at the apartment, at Guy's apartment, and Guy's like, I completely forgot why I did this every morning. And he looks at it, and in the reflection of the blinds is the reflection of the island from the original game, because Antoine deleted, like, Antoine's bad at designing games, like, clearly, like, you can tell he's really crappy with the technical side of it. So when Antoine was stealing their code, he didn't delete any of the code responsible for the reflections of the island, or like the lighting and the reflections of the island. He basically just covered it like with an invisible wall. I guess a only visible wall. Like basically over the beach there's just a wall, so it looks like more beach, but if you go past the wall you see the island. So he basically put up a wall, but it's because it's, you know, just meant to look like nothing, all the reflections and stuff pass through. So Guy sees the reflection in the apartment of the island. So they know where it is. They start racing towards it. Antoine kicks all the players out of the game, so it's just Guy and his friend Buddy. But Keys is like hacking the game, I guess you could say. Like, this part is goofy, but like I said, with the idea of, oh boy, that's a big yawn. With the idea of AI and how like big the game is, I guess, and all this unrealistic technology, I'm willing to say, okay, maybe they can like live update the game like this or whatever. So Keys is basically putting a walkway across the ocean running towards the island. So Guy and Buddy are running, but Antoine starts smashing the servers. This is really the only issue. Okay, there's two, like this part, it's kind of like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which, I mean, you guys don't have any knowledge of what I was talking about with The Amazing Spider-Man 2 because the recording didn't save last night. But basically what I said was like, it's so good and so bad at the same time that the stuff that is bad, like, if you think it's only really that bad if you like, no, this is not all what I was saying about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is just what I'm saying about Free Guy. It's, okay, between the fact that there are no players in the game and yet there's still a Twitch stream that's basically like a camera floating around Free City, like showing Guy fighting off Dude and, you know, running towards the island and whatever, that doesn't make any sense. But the fact that everyone's watching it actually does make sense. Like, if you were about to find out if GTA Online was, like, they basically stole the game from these two indie developers. That would be huge news. Everyone who knows anything about gaming would be watching a live stream about that if there was a singular live stream. This is a really long loading screen. So, like, the actual fact that there is a live stream itself is stupid, but the fact everyone's watching it isn't that stupid. And, like, live updating the game is pretty stupid. And then, but I'm willing to kind of accept that. But the dumbest part is Antoine is smashing the servers to destroy the game, which he's more willing to destroy the game than he is to just admit he stole the code. Which is odd, but, like, because then there's no game at all, and the fact he's smashing the servers is very, very suspicious. Obviously, I don't know. It does just feel like the Magnum from Halo. I like this gun, but does it slap that hard in PvP? Okay, yeah, it does. But the fact that it's special ammo, I do have to consider. I didn't even look at how much ammo I had. 8 rounds. Okay, that seems fair. Oh, nice shot. Oh, interesting. It doesn't feel like you hit your shots with it. Like, I feel like I have to look and actually see the numbers, like the damage numbers, to know if I really did it or not. Did it hit it? Shoot. Move. Slide. Kachiga. Wait, how did that work? Okay. I watched the replay. That was really goofy. Oh, man, we're out of lives. That's really unfortunate. Oh, both teams, and we're man down. Oh, hey, this was the guy I was just playing against, isn't it? He looks really cool. I have to give him that, though. The Void Solstice of Heroes cape looks really, really, really cool on him. The whole Solstice of Heroes just looks fantastic, actually. That was definitely one of the best armor sets in, like, the whole game. Yeesh. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's a couple problems with, like, the climax, but basically, guy beats dude in a fight. It's actually really, really funny. Well, he doesn't beat dude, so dude is just an unfinished, steroided version of guy that's supposed to be, like, really badass. So they put, like, Ryan Reynolds' face on some bodybuilder's body. It looks fine. It's whatever. And it was really funny at the time. Like, the first time you see it and he comes out, it's hilarious, actually. Yeah. My house. Okay, this submachine gun is horrendous. Can I use you, I guess? Alright, Igneous Hammer. I don't know if you're still good or not. From what I remember, you reload hella slow, but we're gonna see what happens. Also, yeah, I should probably use an auto rifle. That might be better. Get, like, gnawing hunger out here or something. Like a shorter range, higher damage auto rifle to pair with this.
Your team's out of line. 1 minute.
Shoot. Stop. I hate that. What? Dreambreaker. Wasn't that the one from the moon? Isn't that Sunset? Oh, yeah, you could still use Sunset weapons. I don't like this loadout. I'm going back to the other one. I think it's better on this map anyway.
Not enough. It's not over.
Meet more. I don't care, Shax. Yeah, wait. And then switch this to unflinching.
Your enemy has a lead on you. Take it.
Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, this is better. Basically what happens is guy and dude get into a fight. There's some people who were complaining it's like Disney product placement because guy pulls out Captain America's shield and the Avengers theme starts blasting, and Chris Evans is watching the live stream, and when guy does that he yells, "What the shit?" And you can call it product placement. I call it Ryan Reynolds reference humor. So either way, it doesn't work for everybody. I thought it was really, really funny. And for people who are like, I don't understand, what is this game? Like, why does it have Captain America's shield and a lightsaber in it? Like, did you not just see the gun that I was using in Destiny? I was using the Magnum. Because games, have you ever played Fortnite before? You know how Spider-Man, and the web shooter is in Fortnite.
1 minute left.
I rest my case about people complaining that that's crazy and stupid and unrealistic. And if anything, it actually makes even more sense for a game like Free City that's run by Antoine, who's just like this, asshole who's just concerned about money. I'm sure Disney, like, in if this was, like the real world, Disney would have paid so much money to put like a lightsaber in Captain America's shield in like GTA or something, but even bigger than GTA. It's like the game. I just compare it like in terms of what the game is like. It's comparable to GTA, but it's like you can tell it's like the biggest. Okay, yep, the biggest game in the world probably in their world. So Guy can't actually beat Dude in a fight. Like their fight scene is pretty fun, but Guy obviously gets beat up because it's basically just him versus a humongous steroid version of himself. So like, how is he supposed to win? So he puts like the sunglasses.
Last light. This is it.
Uh,
Your team's out of lives. One minute left.
oh. Complain about Lorenz Trevor all you want. Sniper rifles never have been and never will be good
Allies down.
for this game.
Light extinguished.
A sniper rifle in Destiny,
The enemy.
it legitimately does not work in PvP. In Halo, sure, a one-shot headshot works in Halo because you really have to have good aim. Like, I have horrendous... I'm just not that good at shooters. I find them the most fun, so I play them a lot, but PvP, I'm just not that good at it. I almost don't think I could hit headshots with a sniper in Halo. Like, obviously I could get, lucky, but like, a just genuine, skillful headshot with a sniper rifle in Halo, I don't think it's going to happen. I think anyone with moderate amounts of practice could be using a sniper rifle in Destiny fairly easy. Is it one of the harder weapons? Yeah, but once you're good with it, there's literally nothing you could possibly counter it with. It's impossible. If you hit a headshot, one shot, you are dead from any range. Like, complain about Lorenz Trevor all you want, but at least it has, like, a charge-up time. Like, yeah, you could pre-charge it or whatever, but then, for all you know, you could charge it too early and completely miss, or you charge it too late and the sniper rifle takes you out. Like, it's just... There's really, like... And if they don't hit one-shot headshots, then there's literally no point to using it. So I'm not saying ban the snipers from PvP or in Destiny or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, they just suck. Like, they're not fun. I never use them. I don't like when other people use them. Because I feel unfair, like, if someone just rounds a corner, boom, instantly dead. Like, it's not even fun, because it's not like Lorenz Driver, where it's like, it's like fine, and then you get those, like, maybe once a match, like a kill that's so ridiculous you shouldn't get it. It's just, like, consistently, like, boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. And it doesn't cause, like, a big explosion that, throws people around, it's just dead. Yeah, sniper rifles suck. And I'm sure Lorenz Trevor's going to get nerfed into the ground in the Witch Queen, or maybe even whatever the season after that is. Like, it won't, because it's an exotic, it won't reign supreme forever. Whereas, I have, there's nothing you could do for sniper rifles that won't make them annoying. Yeah. Yawn. Oh, okay, yeah, so back to Free Guy. Finish up talking about that, I guess. Or not even finish up talking about the plot. So, Guy puts... The way it works is all the players are the sunglass people because they're all wearing sunglasses. The sunglasses just provide the HUD for the game. So, Guy steals the sunglasses and then he can, work as, like, a player in the game. So, Guy takes the sunglasses off and puts them on Dude. And since Dude has, like, no brain because he's an unfinished character, he just kind of runs off with them and touches colors and stuff. And it's just a really funny segment they play. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air, and he's running around touching all these, whatever. It's a cute moment. I like it. And what else? So then Guy and Buddy start running towards the island on the collapsing bridge thingy that Keys is making. Antoine is smashing the servers. Instead of it just knocking out the game in different parts of the world, it's knocking out individual parts of the game, which that is the only technological thing that I think is definitely pushing it. Sure, maybe. Yawning. Oh my god. I'm not even tired. I know I'm yawning. Okay, yeah, the AI live updating the game, whatever. But are you really trying to tell me, in the future, instead of servers handling different parts of the world, they handle different parts of the game for the entirety of the world at once? Is lag really that good in this future Free Guy world? See, that was fair, because he was really weak. Could he have defended against that? Absolutely not. But he basically had no health left already. So, he couldn't defend against most things, hand cannon. Hello? Hello? What? Shotguns, I think, are fine. Because if you get close enough to shotgun someone, they should just die. It is a shotgun. In fact, some shotguns I think have too little range. The 7th Seraph shotgun, it would be really, really oppressive if it had more range, so it makes sense. But when I use that gun, it actually feels... Other people seem to be just fine with it. I get hit from really, really far away with it. But when I use it, if I'm not pressed... Okay. If I'm not pressed up against someone, it is not going to kill them, and that just feels completely useless. So I literally never use it anymore. So Guy and Buddy are running across the bridge. The whole world is collapsing. All the citizens are crowded onto one roof that's left of all the buildings. If we say right, flabble. Okay, 1v1. I believe in you. Ias Luna. Ooh, Black Talon. I wonder if that thing is still really oppressive in Crucible. Or not. It never was that oppressive. No one. Okay, yeah, good job, bud. No one really uses it in Crucible, and it is. The last time I used it, it was unstoppable. I'm sure there's probably, there's... I don't play that much Gambit. I think I said Crucible. Last time I used it in Gambit, it was unstoppable. I'm sure there's... I never play Gambit, but I'm sure there's a new heavy weapon that destroys even harder than Black Talon. But Black Talon, when I used to use it, was... Oh my god. It was so broken, but no one else would ever use it, so I don't know. But whoever would use it, if I... In the rare chance I saw someone else using it, they would be... Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on here that I'm getting clapped this hard consistently, but I'm not enjoying it. Get out of here. I would ask somebody to clip that, but I don't know how that works, and there's no one in chat, so... No, get him. Get him. I got you, bud. Hoocha! Okay. What? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Don't worry, I'm on him. I was on him like butter on breadicus. Oh, watch out. Ow. Now we're gonna go this way. Heal first. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Ooga booga. Okay. Ooh, maybe I should use Dead Man's Tail. That gun is... Ooh. See, the problem with Dead Man's Tail is I think it's perfect, but if it was anything besides a scout rifle, it would be balanced. Why? Because it's a scout rifle, so it just has so much range. Oh. Sneaky sneak. Did you... Where am I? I don't know what that was. No, he's going for it. I'll break your shield. Wait, oh, there's two of them. Yeah! Get out of here. I'm gonna bag. I'm toxic. I had to, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, we're winning 2-0? What? Now I feel bad. I didn't realize we were winning. I thought it was 2-0 them. Yikes. Okay. So yeah, Guy and Buddy are running, but then Buddy can't keep up because he's like an out of shape fat cop character. So Guy, like there's a hole basically in the bridge, so Buddy can't get over it. So Guy has to leave him behind. And Buddy dies actually, and it's a really sweet moment where he basically just thanks Guy for that conversation that they had on the couch that I was talking about earlier, where Guy was like, "I don't know what to do. Our lives aren't even real," and so it kind of made Buddy realize at the same time like that as much as he loves his life because he always just treats it as like real and appreciates it, he never really lived his life because obviously he was just stuck in that AI loop. But Guy was the one who broke him free. And it's a really nice moment where he dies. Like, I was actually kind of emotional. Like, I wasn't crying or anything, obviously. But, you know, it was a very good, well done moment. And Guy starts running, like, to get to the island, and they start playing the Mariah Carey song, and he jumps, like, through the invisible wall thingamabobber and disappears for a minute. The wall clears because he lands on the island, and then everyone sees it. The Mariah Carey music is absolutely blasting. Everyone's cheering. Millie's cheering. Antoine is really sad and angry. It's just a solid moment overall. So yeah, Antoine goes to jail for vandalism because I'm pretty sure even if you run the game, if you smash all the servers, you're going to jail. And obviously he's going to lose his lawsuit because they proved he stole their code, like pretty plain and simple. Oh man, Le Monarque. Wait, am I gonna die? Okay. You didn't throw enough grenades. Oh man. Now I'm gonna die. Oh, no, we're good. We're chilling. Rockin' a hard place. Okay. Good job. Kablam. Ow. And then in the end, we get a final reveal that was actually very strong, and it made perfect sense. So this kind of explains a lot of the weirder parts of the movie. So the reason Guy was broken out of the loop was, so basically what happened was Keeley figured all this out and he left like a video to Millie explaining it, but she only watched like the first 30 seconds of the video that explained the very basics, like Guy's an AI, Antoine 100% stole our code. Okay, well, do I have... I'm gonna put it on dexterity. I think that's better actually than loader. Where is it? Yeah, I think that's better. I think I've been having that problem a lot where I don't pull it out fast enough to finish him off. Is that now 2-2? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So he, Millie watches the rest of Keys' video that was basically just like, okay, so the guy you made come to life was this guy I put in the game originally. He was supposed to always just feel like there was something missing from his life, like never finding the right woman, like, you know, whatever. And so obviously, because he never had the perfect woman, I had to like code him with his idea of what the perfect woman was, and if he ever found her, it would change everything. But I never put her in the game, so it didn't matter. And he was like, well, you know, who should I base the perfect woman off of? Well, why not the girl who was my perfect girl? Oh, I thought they were both over here. And, you know, sits right next to me at my desk every day, and that I'm in love with, and, you know, whatever. And so that's why, like, her favorite Mariah Carey song that she's humming is a song that, like, gets him out. And the reason he likes medium coffee, cream, 2 sugars, is because that's her coffee order. And the reason why everyone in the game likes it is because that's her coffee order every day. And the reason he's, like, so madly in love with her from, like, being with her for less than a day is because he's just literally coded to be that way. And so it calls back to this little interview they showed earlier with Keys and Millie, like about when their game is about to come out before it got canceled. Where Keys says something along the lines of, like, I'm bad with words, but, like, I think coding is really like a language. It's not just ones and zeros. Like, you can really say something beautiful with it. And so what Guy says that makes Millie go watch the video and finish it is that Guy realizes, because he's just code, that he's basically a love letter to Millie. So whoever, she shouldn't be spending her time in the game with Guy. She should go out in the world and figure out, you know, who really made him to be that way. And obviously she knows immediately it's Keys. She watches the video where, just to, you know, clarify, yes, it's 100% Keys. What? Bruh. That's harsh. Ridiculous. The disrespect. So she runs after him. He was going to get her some coffee, and they, run over to each other and they kiss in the movie. Or it doesn't end. There's another scene where Guy actually gets Buddy back in the game, and the way they reunite is also super duper sweet. They basically just run over, hug each other. They make some jokes about how amazing living in their new world is, where they can just do whatever they want all the time. Because Buddy's like, Guy, what am I supposed to do? Do I have to go to work? And Guy's like, you never have to go to work ever again. You can do whatever you want. And Buddy drops his security guard belt. That guy's really not good at this game, is he? And they walk off together. The Mariah Carey music plays one more time, and it cuts to the very energetic credits. This is a small thing, but I appreciate really energetic credits. I think, like Free Guy, Wreck-It Ralph, any movies with exciting animated fun credits, it's a big thing. The credits are the last thing that you see in a movie, so the movie needs to end on a high point, and then the credits really have to carry that high point out, and Free Guy does that. And that's whatever a reverse pet peeve is, very exciting credits is a reverse pet peeve. Okay, really, guys? Bro, what? What is this tomfoolery? Okay.
Out of line. You've got 30 seconds.
That's unfortunate. So yeah, it's just a really, really... Ooh, 51 minutes already. It's just a really cute, sweet movie. It's a love story. It's like the Truman Show for children. The Truman Show... This is possibly an incredibly hot take. Okay, obviously I haven't seen every movie ever made. That's impossible. But I think The Truman Show is the best movie ever made. It's not my favorite movie, but I think it is actually the best movie ever made. It is a genuine masterpiece. It's basically perfect. I don't think I have a single nitpick about the movie. That was a very easy tiebreaker. Pretty much any movie I love, I could nitpick, all day. The Truman Show, even, Into the Spider-Verse, I can come up with a couple things that really don't make that much sense. Kingpin kind of stands over Miles and watches Miles get up before Miles is like, hey, you know about the shoulder touch? And then Miles sends him up. But the Truman Show, I don't have none of that. That movie is pure perfection, and it's a story that relates to everyone about the very nature of human existence. And yet it tells it in an exciting, easy to understand, incredibly creative way. And so Free Guy is very similar to the Truman Show. Not in that it's, it's this absolute flawless, unnitpickable masterpiece, but it's the same idea. It tells a very fun and creative story about the nature of human existence. But it leans a lot more into the comedy than the existential crisis of, oh my god, what if my entire life is a lie? The oh my god, what if my life is a lie is essentially a montage or a scene of Guy walking down the street before he talks to Buddy, who gets him on track. Whereas Truman Show, it's basically the whole point. Because they're obviously going for incredibly different things. Free Guy is a Ryan Reynolds comedy, and The Truman Show is an incredible drama with some comedy elements thrown into it. But I think that's why I like it. It's just this general, all-appealing story. So yeah, get out of here. I started to write an actual written review right after I saw it back in July or late August last year, when I saw it in late August at the end of the summer. I started writing a review, but I just I don't know. It's just I feel so strongly about how much it just makes me happy when I'm watching that movie. In a way, yeah, there's really sweet moments and really funny moments in other movies, but the ending of that movie just makes me so incredibly happy that I couldn't really just make a bog standard review of it. It just wouldn't capture what I was thinking or feeling about it whatsoever. So, yeah, I love Free Guy. I don't really understand all the hate for it, especially I saw Sardonicast. I love every single one of the members of Sardonicast. I saw Sardonicast did a review of it, so I was like, oh, okay, clearly Ralph the Movie Maker is going to agree with me. Usually Adam is like the dynamic is basically whenever they talk about like a Marvel movie or something, Ralph is like the fanboy who's like praising it but admits like it has some flaws, which I can very very heavily relate to because I absolutely adore Marvel movies, even if some of them are like really stupid. Like Endgame, to critically review Endgame, it's not, it's like okay, like it's not, it's kind of rough in a lot of places, but just as it is, like just watching the movie and enjoying it, it's like a 10 out of 10. Like it's spectacular in that sense. So Ralph is like coming from that perspective. Adam is kind of like the more cynical, like just looks at it from an objective perspective, which is never as good, especially for a Marvel movie. And Alex kind of falls in the middle where he enjoys Marvel movies. He's not like a big fanboy like Ralph, but he gets the excitement. So I figured that's how it was going to be with Free Guy. Like, Ralph would be like, yeah, you know, it's kind of dumb, but it's a really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Alex would be like, okay, yeah, it was stupid, but, like, there were some pretty solid moments. Like, it's fine. And Adam would be like, this movie's stupid. Like, I don't know. It's, like, if you like it, okay, fine. It's not egregiously bad, but it's not good. But no, all three of them were dunking on it left, right, and center. And I was just sitting in my car on the way to my local Wegmans to get lunches for the school week, listening to them clown on this movie that I adored, and I had to do something about it. That was also months and months and months ago, by the way. Like, this isn't like I heard the podcast, and so now I'm doing this as like a direct response. I don't know, I wanted to live stream again. It's fun. So I was like, hey, what can I talk about? You know what, I should talk about Free Guy, especially because there's so much stuff clowning on it. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I don't know if everyone's going to love it. Like, it's not as universally lovable as The Truman Show because the concept is a little... I wouldn't even say more out there because, like, yeah, the concept of your... Okay, well, your whole life as a TV show is pretty out there. But I think, like...
One of you motherfuckers is snowing because I only died like 2 times. Oh no, we died. We're all ass together.
Catch up and crush
Wait, there's team chat in Destiny? There's a built-in voice chat? What? How have I literally never heard someone on a voice chat in Destiny before? I legitimately have thousands of hours in this game, and I've never heard how... Oh. Why don't we... does it work for fire? Like, can I... Why do we use Discord? Obviously you need Discord to find people, but why not during a raid? Like, it sounded kind of meh, but, like, I'm sure it's fine. Like, I feel like that's easier than a Discord if you're in the fire team. Like, why... I mean, I'd imagine, like, you know, Fortnite, like, obviously not everyone is using a mic, but, like, the fact that I've gone this long in Destiny without hearing a single person ever use... Like, I saw that there were volume settings for a chat, and I legitimately never... I never knew what that was, because I never, ever heard a single person use it.
Come on, you got trust me, bro. I know you didn't pay for your flawless, you motherfucker.
What?
At least I hope you didn't pay for your flawless.
What do you mean by flop?
Otherwise, it's like false advertising right there.
My flawless? I've never been flawless. What is he talking about? I'm literally awful.
Hey, let's go!
You obliterated the enemy.
How do I enter? I don't have a mic on my PC. Oh! No, it's... No. Is there... There was like a setting, like
You're the only one left, bitch. You gotta prove yourself.
What is... I'm so confused. I want to prove myself good, sir. My lad. My bro, he... The first guy to ever use voice chat in Destiny history. Yeah, let's go. See? Like, that's completely broken. But I haven't gotten a kill with this gun in forever. If I was using a sniper rifle, I would have been more consistent for sure. But it's less fun because I'm not getting anything insane. Stop it! Stop with the fusion rifle. What was that? I'm sorry. Did I just step into like an alternate reality of Destiny? I'm not even sure what that move was. It kind of looked like Phoenix Dive, but the animation like broke and it was like a Titan Slam of a Phoenix Dive. Some guy's using voice chat, like, literally what? Maybe I entered the back rooms or something, bro. This is whack. Oh, let's go. Get him. Get him. Oh, also, I should probably put a number on Free Guy, right? I mean, I do this every time, but critically, Free Guy is like... Okay, this is going to sound weird. Critically,
I didn't buy my flawless either, bro.
it is a 6.75. I've literally never done that, and I will probably never do that again. But I think a 7 is a little high for its critical score. But a 6.5 is just way too low. Like, that's so 6.75. That is a first in my entire life. And I prefer out of 10 to out of 100 any day, because I think, like, I'm not giving a movie an 89. Like, it's a 90. Or it's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you got both of us.
I feel bad now that this guy's in voice chat. It makes him more human. Normally I just get annoyed at people or just annoyed at myself and don't care, because I never hear their voices or they never send anything in chat or anything, so they might as well just be robots. Really? But now I feel bad that I'm not doing well for this guy. I'm gonna clench up and I'm gonna do better. For you. That was... I hate that weird shield slidey thing that happens. Oh, fuck! I don't even know.
You've got 30 seconds.
That was 100%.
That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get that triple. Damn. Good try, though.
I have a very strong feeling he was not referring to me.
Yo, Scoop, what are you doing, motherfucker? You got no kills, bro. How the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You a Titan, bro. Come on. You're supposed to, like, push forward, eat crayons. What are you doing?
You're supposed to push forward, eat crayons. There, I got it.
That's what I'm talking about, Scoop.
There you go, buddy.
Hell, that's what I wanna see.
Dude, I love this guy. Who is he? I want to add him as a friend. Dude, move! Poke. I dare you. I dare you. Oh! I can't, dude. How can I be this bad? Maybe this is why no one uses voice chat.
Oh, no, they got Smoggy.
It's distracting. I like this guy too much. Oh no! Oh no! He's weak. He's weak. Where'd he go? Come back. Ah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the blink guy. I'm letting you down. Yeah, Nova Bomb. Yeah. Ghost melees. Honestly, a ghost melee might be worse than a sniper rifle. Like, bruh, I hate ghost melees. I said that like it was a hot take, but I mean, I think that's valid. I think most people get pretty salty when they have a go. Oh, they have 2 supers. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. It was a good run, boys. I mean, not on my part. I did pretty terrible, but oh. Okay, boys. Do I even have a dead man's tail on me? Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're gonna do you and you. Okay, well, now I don't have special, but I feel like this is it. I'm gonna do one more game after this. My special loadout. Oh, come on. How do you get so high? What is this, Euphoria? Is that the worst joke I've ever made? I think it is. Oh! Okay, well... He left! No, I'm sorry! Bruh. Okay. Well, that was one of the worst games of my entire Destiny career. Full stop. Wait, did I say that last night? Yeah, I did. That's awkward. Okay. We're using Wastelander, and we're using Hardlight, which I don't know if it's a problem that it's not infused with anything, but I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, 0.44 KD. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait, let me see what this said. I don't care that the things are offline. I just want to... Okay, I don't know. I put the D2... Oh, my Twitter feed's working now. That's good. Oh, there. Yeah. I don't know what I just choked on, but okay, very nice. So, I don't know, for the last game, yeah, so this is my super specialty loadout. I guess I should probably put some mods on for this. So I guess we'll do auto rifle targeting. And I get a lot of punches, so hands-on would be helpful. Auto rifle dexterity. No, auto rifle loader? Which is... Oh, there's a... Yeah, okay. Oh, we can do both. Perfect. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Dexterity. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna leave that as is. Do I want unflinching shotgun aim? I don't know how because the Wastelander's a weird... I think I could just do both. Shotgun. Where's... Oh, yeah, they're both just 2, so that's fine. Okay. Actually... Is there, like... Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, no. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was... And then, yeah, boots and that all stays the same. Okay. We're not going to go into survival for this, though, because that's, you know, elimination. Now, let's just do Clash. Let's just do 6... Oh, whatever. Okay, let me get my Twitter feed out the way. So, yeah, Clash is, for anyone who doesn't play Destiny, that's just 6v6. Like, there's no... You know, there's no... Like, you're not really... I hate that they did this. Oh, that looks so cool. It now shows you the ornaments in the store that you don't own. Like, that's just so unnecessary. I just... That's gross. Like, I really... There's... Bungie... Like, I trust them, but there's just some things they do that just really irks me. Like, that is putting the ornaments you don't own on the gun, like, for you, and showing you that you do not own them and how much they are. Like, maybe, you know, for the week, if they were for, like, Bright Dust, fine. You know, that's fine. Put that there. Should we... No, let's do it that way. But always having it be there for silvers, that's gross. And not adding in an option to replay the Forsaken campaign before you vault it, that's gross. Like, that takes literally no effort. All you have to do is just add, like, the quest chain into people's inventories. Like, literally, just put something that just says, okay, all players have a Forsaken thing on their character. Like, the fact that to replay it before it's gone, you have to delete a character and redo it. That's ridiculous. Like, as much as I want to replay the Forsaken campaign, I don't want to replay Shadowkeep or or even Beyond Light, like, I really have no interest, because you already have to play it on each character each time anyway. So, like, doing the whole Beyond Light quest chain again on my Hunter or something? Absolutely not. Doing Stasis again on my Warlock? Are you kidding me? Deleting my main character just to... I play Titan for PvP, I'm a Warlock main. But deleting my main character just to replay the campaign for, like, 8 hours, maybe, one more time? That's not going to happen. And now I'm just never going to play it again, because it's not... Oh, God. Okay. I hate this. This map is on my list of easily some of the worst maps. Like, it's just an annoying... Huh, sweet business. Interesting. Alright, I have a feeling Hard Light used to be meta. I don't think it's meta anymore. Does the element type matter? Like in Crucible, like... If someone has, like, arc resistance... Oh, that person had heavy and they weren't using it? What the heck? Like, so if someone puts on, like, an arc resistance chestplate mod or something, and I switch my weapon type to, like, Void, does that do more damage to them? Or Solar? Or is it just, you know, it's whatever? What? What? Okay, this is clearly a terrible loadout for Crucible. I don't think either of these guns were made for this. Because I actually have seen some people really slap with Wastelander, so I was actually excited to try it out. I don't think you're supposed to aim with it in Crucible. I think that makes it worse, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot for me. Alright, let's get up. Kachiga. Bonk. Oh! Ayo. Oh! Alright, that was a solid kill. I'm not even going to complain about that. Okay, so maybe Hard Light isn't that bad, but Wastelander still has to prove itself to me, for sure. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's not, because I thought it was almost like an unexotic, like, worse duality where if you aim it, it's not, you know, it's not a slug, but it's, like, a lot more precise. Maybe it's... Oh, okay. Like, if you hit a headshot without AOS. Yeah, that seems to be what you gotta do. So you have to aim, but you can't aim down sights. ADS, AOS. AOL Time Warner. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm getting a lot of kills, so I'm just gonna keep trying to do that. You coming from there. Got him. Hey, you stole my special. I just came up with such a... I came up with a really good, like... I don't even know if... I guess a threat, but I cannot say it because it is... I would... It was really funny, though. It was a special ammo joke. I don't know. I don't know why I'm bothering explaining it if I won't say it, but... This is a bad idea. Yeah. The Palindrome. That is a really good feeling gun right there. Nightfall weapons bother me so much. Not because, like, they're all, like, I enjoy... Okay. That was easy. Like, I enjoy most of the Nightfall weapons. I think they're all good guns. It's just, like, I don't want to do Nightfalls. I don't like Nightfalls. And, like, even, like, Master Nightfalls, they're not hard. They're just, like... The idea of sitting in a Nightfall playlist... And, okay. Maybe this loadout isn't that bad. No, I missed! Oh, I still got 2 of them, though. I hit the door, but I still got 2 kills, so we'll call it even. But the idea of sitting in the Nightfall playlist, like, even, I would rather sit in the Gambit playlist, just because, like, at least Gambit, it's different maps, you're playing against different people, it's different enemy types. A Nightfall is so boring to play over and over again. And it's not even, like, I just wish, like, I would prefer if they weren't on a weekly rotation, so I didn't have to say, okay, let me wait for the Nightfall to be the palindrome, and then it turns out it's a Nightfall that I absolutely hate, and then I have to grind it because I just want the palindrome. I don't want to wait another, like, month or whatever. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, Lost Sectors where you could select whatever Nightfall you want. Like, I know you can for Grandmasters, but look at me, guys. I'm not doing a Grandmaster. Just trying not to hiccup there. That was unnecessary, but okay. Yeah, okay, so close range, aim for the head, but not down sights is okay. So it's not bad, but it's not great. It's, like, fine. Maybe with practice, but hard light is not great. Ah. Oh. Did you just... Bye. Goodbye. Wait, did he not... What? Interesting. Oh, wait, no, I got him. Also, slide shot on it's really fun. Ah! Oh. Ghost melee. I think. I'm not even sure if that was a ghost. I think it was, though. Oh, get out of my game! That's so awkward! Okay, the reflecting off walls is actually pretty good on this map. Hey, auto rifle slayer, cool. Reflecting off walls, you know what I mean. Bouncing off walls, whatever. Oh, I don't have ammo. Okay. When in doubt, fist. Feel like a really bad sex joke could have been made about that, but let's steer away from making whatever that joke would have been. Don't worry, boys, I got it. Did my rocket even fire? I think another guy fired a rocket at the same time. I mean, there's not really any... Yeah, the stream isn't delayed enough for me to check that. I should probably set a stream delay, honestly. Especially for now. There's no one in chat. And so, I guess it would probably look better. Like, I think it's better for your bandwidth. Or maybe it's worse. I'll actually have to check that out. If it's better, I'll definitely do it for next time. Yeah, we got it. We're a good team. Oh. See, 7th Seraph. I mean, I had no health, actually, so that's a horrific judge. But usually when I use the 7th Seraph shotgun, shut up, whatever it's called, CX, AB, CD, EF, GH, JK, L, M, N, O, P, shotgun, you have to be point blank with it, but a lot of people against me. But yeah, that was a bad example, because I went through the shields. I already had, like, no health. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I think I'm going to use Sweet Business next time. That looks fun. I'm going to be honest. I remember it used to be a lot worse, though. Like, that if you would wind it up enough and people would step in front of it, it would just shred back in, like, ooh, like season 10. Oh! Honestly, the big boy fist, the melee that I have on is probably one of the most well-balanced abilities in the game, in my opinion. I know that might seem like a strange choice of, like, really out of all the abilities, I think that one's the most balanced. But if you hit with it, you can one-shot, like, very... Oh, wait, let me... Okay. I just... Like, it holds you in the air for a second if you watch. So there is time to, like, deflect it. What is happening? Okay, well... That was a... I'm not... Okay, it was a double Nova Bomb at the end there. Okay, that was fun. That was a good round. I think I'm done for now, though. I actually have a Bender 3D printer check on. So, I designed Bender on Fusion 360. So, I have to go see how he's printing. He keeps getting to the top of the legs, and then the whole thing explodes, which is lovely. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm assuming if you're watching this on YouTube, no way you made it to the end of the video. But if you did, that's pretty legendary. And if you did make it to the end of this video and you didn't subscribe, how? What are you doing here? Go do that, okay? What? That was really cringy. Alright, everyone. So, if you agree with... I never give Free Guy my personal score. 9 out of 10. Free Guy's a 9 out of 10. I love it so much. Like, it's... 9.5 is just too high, but, like, that movie just fills me with so much joy that it's no lower than a 9 out of 10, for sure. Like, yes, critically, 6.75, but I love it. It's so good. So, thank you very much for watching. Go check out Free Guy if you haven't already. Maybe check out some of my more professional reviews if you haven't already. And keep it crispy. I'm going to keep direct eye contact while I use my Mac right behind the camera to end this recording and the stream. Stopping stream.